Russia's Navy fires the latest shot in the Ukrainian crisis. The Russians towed an old ship and sunk it at the opening of a major Crimean harbor, blocking the Ukrainian naval ships in their ports. Plus, the day after an angry confrontation in California Congressman Darrell Issa's House committee, Democrats call for him to be removed from the committee. We'll have reaction. And Newsweek magazine says a Temple City man is the secretive inventor of Bitcoin. It sets up a media frenzy all day and says he's worth millions. Is he the man revolutionizing banking around the world? Well, he says no. Good evening, I'm Lena Wynn. Sylvia Lopez is on assignment tonight. KCAL 9 News at 9 starts right now.
Live from the Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is KCAL 9 News at 9. Live, local, late breaking.
A fascinating story of secrecy and intrigue unfolding in Southern California tonight, and people around the world are following it. Newsweek magazine is reporting it has identified the mysterious creator of Bitcoin, a virtual form of currency that's increasingly popular and has the potential to cause an upheaval in financial markets worldwide. But tonight, that Southern California man is disputing the report. KCAL 9's Bryan is live outside the man's home in Temple City, where media from around the world have been camped out all day. Dave?
That's right, Lena. We moved a couple of blocks away, and I'll tell you why. Satoshi Nakamoto is the name of the gentleman who Newsweek says is the founder of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, in the opinion of many, is the cyber currency of the future, already being used widely in Europe and now here in the U.S. as well. But Mr. Nakamoto says they've got the wrong guy. I'm not the founder of Bitcoin. And tonight he came out of his home, walked over to our news van, and did an interview about exactly to make his point. The man whom Newsweek reports is the founder of Bitcoin, which is considered by many to be the high-tech currency of the future, says Newsweek got the story wrong. He is not the founder of Bitcoin and, in fact, has nothing to do with Bitcoin.
I have nothing to do with Bitcoin. I never worked for the company. I don't know any people there. I never had a contract there or anything like that. And I wasn't even aware of the product.
Do you think that your name became involved because you created sort of the code maybe or the concept?
No, I never created a code. I never created a concept. I just believe that somebody, it could have been designed this way to put my name in there. Satoshi Nakamoto is not that common name, but it's not uncommon.
In an interview outside his home in Temple City, Satoshi Nakamoto did not deny that in his engineering days he would have been capable of understanding the computer code necessary to build such a project, even though it wasn't him.
If I say yes, I could get in trouble, all right? So I'll say no, all right? I was an engineer before, but that was many years ago.
Mr. Nakamoto says at the time Bitcoin was being founded, around 2001, he was working as a government contractor, not working on Bitcoin. Newsweek says it stands by its story. The writer who came up with the story said, "I stand completely by my exchange with Mr. Nakamoto. There was no confusion whatsoever about the context of our conversation and his acknowledgement of his involvement in Bitcoin."
When somebody invents something that shapes the world, to want to know who he is and where he came from and what informed his invention is natural. I mean, it's definitely natural to me, and I hope no one sees that as an act of hostility.
Now, for much of the day, Mr. Nakamoto was trying to get away from reporters in many cases chasing him back and forth throughout the city at various locations. But tonight, as you saw, he finally had enough and came out and made his point in person. Both sides on this issue obviously dug in, and at this point, we really don't know exactly what the truth is. We're live in Temple City. Bryan, KCAL 9 News.
Dave, thank you. Another major development linked to Bitcoin. The CEO of one of its exchanges has been found dead. The body of Autumn Radke was discovered near her home in Singapore. Police there said there was no indication of foul play. They suggest Radke may have committed suicide. Autumn Radke was 28 years old. A significant development linked to the crisis in Ukraine. CBS News is reporting that President Obama spoke on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Their conversation lasted about an hour.